Greetings to all, and thanks for returning to Everything Tesla Stock. 5 Tesla stocks are worth considerably more than you may have ever dreamed. Did you realize that? While knowledgeable investors are always aware of which stocks will provide the best returns, not everyone thinks that having 5 shares of Tesla will make them wealthy. This video will show you differently. Continue watching till the very end to learn more. In the finance industry right now, Tesla is the most talked about, possibly in spite of their never-ending scandals. Because of this, some investors are racing to buy or sell their stocks, while others believe that the top EV firm will continue to grow. In today's video, you'll discover why owning 5 Tesla stocks will be worth far more than you could have ever imagined. Gary Black, an analyst with Future Fund, predicts that by 2030 there will be 60 million electric vehicles on the road, with Tesla predicted to hold a 21% market share. Tesla has been working hard to establish itself as a rising star globally. By the end of the decade, Black predicts that Tesla's worth will have tripled from where it is now to reach $4 trillion. According to this projection, Tesla will produce about 10 million cars a year, with 85 million light vehicles sold globally. He even predicts that the fleet sales of Tesla will generate $140 billion in revenue, greatly increasing the value of Tesla shares. 10 years later, investors in Tesla are probably extremely pleased with their choices and might even be smiling as they sleep. Based on calculations, a $1,000 investment made on March 25, 2012 would be worth a significant sum of money today. It's really bizarre. Dividends are not included in this return, but price increases are. In the same time frame, the price of gold rose by 13.37 points, whereas the S&P 500 gained 223.54 points. Analysts predict that Tesla will continue to grow in the future. Investing in 2010 at the share price of approximately $17 during the initial public offering would have yielded significant profits. A $1,000 investment in Tesla made in 2010, roughly 10 years later, would be worth more than $36,000, according to CNBC. On the other hand, a $1,000 investment in the S&P 500 during the same time frame would have yielded a return of little over 281%. It's no secret that Tesla stock has recently lost value. As a result, some are hurrying to divide their shares. However, there is a turning point in the stock price, which is encouraging for investors who choose to hang on to their shares because they were optimistic about the company's future. They believe that Tesla's stock price could surpass forecasts, and they believe that this could occur sooner rather than later. Many prominent financial analysts lowered their predictions for Tesla's stock. Nevertheless, the company's financial data showed otherwise, and for Tesla investors, a sizable annual return has all but become the standard. For example, if you had purchased 10 Tesla shares in June 2021 at the peak price, you would have paid $6,940 in June 2022. In just 1 year, your 10 stocks will be approximately worth $540, or $75,000 in value. Some may determine that investing in the equities themselves would be too costly after the decline. Some people might be curious about the minimal number of shares that they can purchase. Although this is a question that many investors have, the answer is very nuanced. These days, fractional shares, stock buy orders that can be filled with as little as $1, are being purchased by investors in greater numbers. While there is no minimum order requirement for purchasing publicly traded firm shares, some brokers have actually recommended purchasing in blocks with a $500, $1,000 minimum value. Regardless of the online or offline service that investor uses to purchase shares, this amount is required because there are commissions and brokerage fees associated with the trade. Generally, 500 shares are priced at the same amount as 1 share. Nevertheless, these considerations are no longer important because a large number of online brokers now offer commission-free trading. That being said, investors may want to consider buying fractional shares through a commission-free dividend reinvestment plan, or DRIP. Nevertheless, why would you invest your hard-earned money in Tesla shares? Although there are a lot of unknowns surrounding Tesla right now, most of the worries about the stock are unjustified until they are shown to be false. Tesla's price rose during the epidemic, as did the prices of many other stocks, but it later fell amid a sell-off in the broader market. The stock market leader in electric vehicles has seen a 38% decrease in price thus far this year as a result. A portion of the declines in Tesla's stock price can be ascribed to investors' concerns that Musk's acquisition of Twitter is diverting attention away from the company. Although it is definitely something for Tesla investors to watch, the company's capacity to produce vehicles at such a rapid rate while maintaining its sales and profitability is unaffected. Yes, there's a potential that the volatility of share prices in the short run may increase. But given that the company's early EV investments are already paying off and that it is well ahead of more recent EV companies, Tesla's stock, especially at this low price, may continue to be a great long-term investment in the EV industry. Tesla's Gigafactory in Shanghai is once again generating the 1,000 EVs it did before to its April shutdown, despite innuendos fit for the front page. Executives also believe that it is possible to produce 2,600 cars each day, which will help Tesla reach its target of 1.5 million electric vehicles. Because of its huge profit margins and the predicted 50% increase in vehicle deliveries, Tesla's shares are selling for less than 50 times this year's earnings. In the first quarter, Tesla's alternative revenue jumped 87% year-over-year to $16.9 billion. The boost was brought about by the company's exceptional expansion in vehicle manufacturing and delivery. The company is getting increasingly more money from its cars in addition to seeing an increase in sales. The automotive gross profit increased by 132% to $5.5 billion in the first quarter. Consequently, the EV company recorded record non-GAAP net profits over $1 billion for the first time in a quarter. In fact, car manufacturing this year might even rise. For those who want to buy growth at a tempting price, Tesla stock is a smart choice. Because it looks to be for sale, investors won't be able to dispute the pricing at this time. If not, would you be willing to buy Tesla stock before investing in the business? Please express your reasoning for owning shares in the comments section below. You have to ask yourself why you are doing that. Do the company's future prospects seem bright, and is the share price likely to rise further? Tell us what you believe. It's possible that the company whose stock you have selected is seeing a surge in value, with prices starting to rise from their present lows. Even large corporations and seasoned investors take their time and do extensive research before making any investments, even in well-known businesses, due to the unpredictable nature of the stock market. Once more, you have chosen to purchase stocks. Making a snap decision without first thoroughly examining the market is never a good idea. Naturally, after conducting a lot of study, you might want to know how to buy shares. After you're satisfied with the reasons behind buying stock in a particular company, there are a few things you should do. You should open an account first, regardless of experience level with shares trading or inexperience with investments based on the stock market. The next step to buying Tesla shares is to open an account with a licensed stockbroker. Remember that you need to minimize trading fees, be prepared for ups and downs in the stock market, and maintain an eye on your long-term financial goals. However, remember that this is only investing advice. If investing in stocks is something you're genuinely serious about, make sure you complete your research and consult with a qualified expert to receive sound guidance. Regarding the present price of Tesla shares, what are your thoughts? Do you believe that there is enough variation in each component to produce a surge? Please share your thoughts in the space provided below, and click on either of these two films to see more.